Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Basil Q. Milkbone, your favorite late-night television host. We had hoped to bring you an evening of spectacular suspense, gruesome bloodbaths, and catatonic zombies. Unfortunately, there are no political debates being aired on television tonight. Instead, we are obliged to bring you...
Are you almost finished with your decorating, Uncle Arlo?
Oh, hardly, Ardmore. I'm just getting started. Oh, wait until you see my den. It's a Gilligan's Island paradise, complete with blown-up coconut trees and a genuine replica of the shipwrecked minnows, just for that extra bit of class.
Thrillsville.
Say, you know, after you and your little friends are done trick-or-treating, you're all welcome to come back here and watch all 13 hours of the Basil Q. Milkbone Presents Marathon with yours truly.
Uncle Arlo, number one, my friends and I don't trick-or-treat. And number two, I'm going to a Halloween party tonight, and I need to ask you a favor.
Ah, gee, Ardmore, I'm pretty busy getting the house ready for you-know-who.
Yeah, I know, Uncle Arlo, but please, for your favorite nephew.
Oh, okay, what is it?
My Halloween costume.
Now, Ardmore, it better not be in questionable taste this year.
Oh, no, not this year, Uncle Arlo. Oh, I'm going as Fonzie.
Oh, a classic TV character. Oh, I approve.
Now, I just need one thing. Can you stencil the letter A on the back of my jacket?
Oh, of course. A for Ardmore.
Get with it, Uncle Arlo. It's A! You know, like Fonzie!
Yeah, I see.
So, can you do it?
Well, I guess I can squeeze in one more thing.
Thanks, Uncle Arlo. Okay, I gotta go over to Frankie's house to help set up for the Halloween party.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, do I know this Frankie?
Well, duh, Uncle Arlo. You met his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Stein, at the family night at school last month.
Oh, yeah, Frankie Stein. Nice kid. Say, has his head rounded out yet?
The doctor says he's a work in progress. Well, later, Uncle Arlo. I'll be back in a little while.
Oh, well, how long is a little while? Kids, what are you gonna do? Oh, well, I guess I'll attend to you later. Or should I say, letter? Oh, I'm a regular George Noble. Come in.
Oh, hey, Arlo.
Oh, hi, Howard. Happy Halloween.
Oh. Ooh, you've been busy around here.
Yeah, you've been great. Say, what did you think of that dandy little scarecrow I got hanging on my front door?
Oh, it's a thing of beauty.
Oh, man, look at you. You're all decked out in your glad rags. Oh, you must have a big date tonight.
No. I asked all three of the Weisenheimer triplets if they'd go out with me.
What they say?
Why, they all have things to do. Thelma's getting a hangnail removed. Selma's got her Joy of Tofu cooking class. And Velma's getting fitted for a barrel.
A barrel?
Oh, yeah. She's going to Niagara Falls next week, and she wants to go over in style.
Tough breaks, Howard. Too bad you got all dressed up and everything, too.
Yeah, well, say, Arlo, what you wearing tonight?
Yeah?
Oh, didn't you get the invitation to see Bernardo's debut at the Waffleville Players Halloween Spectacular?
I sure did.
Well, did you read the fine print?
No. What did it say?
Well, it said that everyone in Bernardo's cheering section is to look polished and presentable. He didn't want anybody wearing anything tacky or vulgar or, what was that big word? Ostentatious. To take away from the blinding and bewitching beauty of himself.
Bernardo better watch out. One of these days, his ego's gonna swell up and it's gonna get so big, he's gonna have trouble getting his head through the door.
Only as long as I'm wearing this hat.
Oh, Bernardo! What a wonderful Halloween costume you're wearing.
Halloween costume? Oh, Arno, you sweet, simple nuts. This is my ensemble for my spectacular debut performance at the Waffleville Community Players Halloween Spectacular tonight. I'm playing the lead role in Abraham Lincoln, werewolf dispatcher.
Wow! Color me impressed. What a fancy jacket!
Oh, gracias, I made it myself.
And those pants!
Ditto.
Looked like anything Abraham Lincoln would have worn.
Who cares? This is the theater, Howard. Dramatic license peps up everything.
Bernardo de la Creme is Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. They were looking for someone butch and fearsome with plenty of raw power.
Why didn't they just get Jeff Shaw to play the part?
That amateur went belly up at the audition.
Yeah, somebody painted the stage with Crisco, and Jeff Shaw went belly flopping off into the orchestra.
Too bad, so sad, but those are the rates.
Well, his loss is our gain, Bernardo. Oh, it's going to be such an exciting night, and after such an exciting day, too.
What's up, Arlo? Is there something you need to tell us?
Well, fellas, I was going to keep it a big secret, but here it goes. I'm going out for the PCP.
Arlo, I'm ashamed of you.
Actually, it explains a lot of things.
No, you two don't understand. The PCP of GW.
Why go all the way to GW when there's bound to be plenty at Ball State?
Now, Bernardo. The PCP of GW, Pop Culture People of Greater Waffleville.
Oh no.
Come again?
Oh, how is only the most exclusive club for the pop culturally oriented citizens of Waffleville. Only the classiest and most sophisticated pop culture buffs are invited to join. And today, I got a letter saying that based on my entry form, I may be eligible for the PCP's Classic TV branch. And I am to be vetted. Yes, sir. Vetted next week by Mr. Poobah, Mr. Peabody, the Grand High Poobah of the Pop Culture People of Greater Waffleville.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I just want everything to be just perfect when Mr. Peabody comes over here to interview me next week. And you know what, fellas, if all goes well, you may be looking at Waffleville's newest member of the PCP at GW.
Oh, Arlo, how could they turn you down?
Oh, very easily, Howard. They're a very prestigious group, and they're very picky about choosing new members.
Obviously.
So, I got these little gems stashed in my hallway closet in case I need to pull out the big gun.
You see all that junk you picked up off of eBay?
Yes, indeed, do.
Oh, the pitchfork from Green Acres.
The M from Mary Richards' apartment.
A vintage blosa.
Oh, yeah. That is the prize jewel of my collection. Alice's uniform from the Brady Bunch.
Oh, Arlo, these are beauties.
I know, and I need to get them back into the closet before my collection begins to collect dust.
You know, there's going to be a Halloween party right after the show, and I could really rock this little number.
Give it to me, Bernardo.
Party pooper. Well, Howard, which of the Weisenheimer girls is accompanying you to my debut this evening?
None of them. Well, they all had things to do.
Clearly, there's no accounting for taste.
Oh, I guess not.
And I guess the Weisenheimer girls have more taste than I thought.
Hey, Arlo, so what time's the major coming?
You know, I'm not real sure. He just said we'll hear him coming up.
What kind of situation?
I was making my way up to the door when I came face to face with some scrawny hooligan wearing overalls and a straw hat, blocking my path. I asked him politely to step to the side, but he wouldn't budge. I told him to reconsider his position or face the consequences. The deviant never blinked an eye.
Major.
So I declared a gentleman's duel. 10 paces and fire!
Oh, Major, you didn't.
You'll have no more trouble from that straw-filled little ruffian. I blew the little bandit clear to kingdom come.
Oh, my scarecrow!
The danger's past, that man. Don't need to be emotional.
I really need to rethink my invitation lists.
So much for my festive exterior.
No worries, Arlo. That shirt's all the festive exterior you can handle.
You should talk.
Gentlemen, I hate to save the day and run, but I've got to go pick up some flowers for my date tonight.
You've got a date tonight?
Ah, yes, a pearly slice of heaven that makes my heart go thump.
Been cruising widows at the bingo parlor again, Major.
Oh, no. We met online. Yes, Gypsy Miles at 3099 and I bonded over a mutual love of big band favorites and twisty, tasty tapioca. She's meeting me here tonight, so before we go to the fancy man's play.
Major, you mean you two have never met before?
No, indeed. We'll have the thrill of discovery. It makes me feel like a boy of 67 all over again.
Boy, Danielle Steele won't want to miss this story.
I told her to meet me here in 20 minutes. Would you gentlemen keep Gypsy Wiles a 3099 company until I come back with the flowers?
Oh, golly, Major.
Gentlemen, my sincere thanks. This is going to be the start of an evening of non-stop enchantment.
What got hit? What got hit?
No worries, gentlemen. Only blanks left in the gun. I'll reload on the way to the flower shop. Can't be firing blanks on a first date, after.
The Major just gets nuttier and nuttier all the time, doesn't he?
Are you kidding? He's the most harebrained nut job in town.
Yeah? And he still managed to get a date.
Just proves my point. Women are poison.
Cheer up, Howard. It's Halloween after all.
Oh, I don't know, Arlo. My Halloween spirit's kinda in the dumps.
Say, I got an idea. You know, the Major's date will be here for a while, and Bernardo doesn't have to be at the theater until later tonight, and since we got some spare time on our hands, why don't we indulge in some good, clean Halloween fun?
Well, okay.
Oh, I know what we can do. We can play an exciting round of old-fashioned pumpkin bowling.
I don't know, Arlo. That sounds awfully exciting to start with.
Well, how about a game of tic-tac-toe?
Or Mummyopoly.
Or pin the eye on the Cyclops.
I say we bob for apples.
Oh, that's the spirit, Bernardo.
Maybe then I can drown myself.
Don't be a wet blanket, Bernardo.
You and Tweedledummer can have all the fun you want, Arlo. I should be down at the theater preparing for my spectacular debut. Unless you got something more fun than pumpkin bowling up your sleeve, I'm saying adios.
Wait a minute! I just remembered something I saw on real-life Ghost Patrollers last week.
Doodles.
We could have a seance!
I'm intrigued.
I don't know, Arlo. dangerous to try to contact another world and all?
Oh, go sell some Girl Scout cookies, Howard.
Oh, no, don't worry, Howard. I mean, if it wasn't safe for everyday people like you and me, they wouldn't put it on TV, right?
I don't know.
Just think, maybe we could summon my dear departed abuela Maria Rosita Juanita Conchita de la Creme. So that I can ask her something I've always wanted to know.
Oh, what's that, Bernardo?
Well, the old bat hid the family jewels before she died. Those rocks could buy me an early retirement to a cabana and the keys. And a secretary named Javier.
I still don't know.
Oh, come on, Howard. Maybe we can summon somebody like Albert Einstein, or Christopher Columbus, or Ed McMahon.
Wow, Ed McMahon?
The two of you bird brains would be more likely to contact Alf. But what the hey, curtain doesn't go up until 8. I might as well stick around for the seance.
Oh, goody, 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 goody. Let's try it.
Oh, okay, what do we do first?
Well, according to the guys from Real Life Ghost Patrollers, first we form a semicircle. And then we start chanting.
Well, what do we chant?
Anything we want. According to the guys, the spirit world is a very open-minded place. All chants are welcome.
Okay. Hey.
The jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion. Okay, guys. Now that we have set the mood, it's time to make contact.
Oh, time for the fun.
Oh, get started, Arlo.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hello, spirit world. We wish to make contact with the other side. If you can hear us, send us a sign. Send us a sign. Oh. Oh, hey, spirit world.
Oh, it's a nice try, Arlo. I'm sorry.
You nitwits, you gotta make them hear us. Yo! Is anyone awake out there?
Oh, Bernard,
I'm talking here. Hey, you got a crazy old woman out there that answers to the name of Bernardo. Send her down. We're ready. Come on. Someone else leave with the switch. Oh, that's the best you can do.
Bernardo, are you crazy? Do you want to make the spirits angry at us?
Oh, pipe down, Arlo. You see, all that work and not a thing.
Oh, holy cheesy potato skips. What's happening, Arlo?
I don't know. Bernardo?
Ay, 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 ay,
Is everybody all right?
Yeah, but I may need to change my shorts.
How about you, Bernard? Oh no! Where's Bernardo?
hiding in the closet.
Well, at least nothing serious happened.
All right. Which one of you miscreants stole my pudding?
Oh! Wow-wee, it's a woman!
Wednesday night is always pudding night. And whoever stole my pudding's going to get a royal pudding the broadside.
Well, I think it's a woman.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't...
Oh, I want what I want, and I want it now.
She's a woman.
So are you going to keep me waiting for my pudding, or am I going to have to get nasty, Leadfoot?
Oh, hey, that's not a nice way to make friends. Howard,
Nice to the little lady.
but Howard, she seems like a very dangerous woman.
Ixnay, if I play my cards right, I may get me a date tonight after all. Enchanté, miss.
Don't you try to sass me, you impudent little peasant. I have worked bigger men than you in and outside the White House. And nobody is going anywhere till I get my pudding.
The White House?
Well, yes, indeed, make no mistake. The best years of my life spent buried up to my neck in the center of national politics.
No wonder she's so cranky.
And if you don't give me my pudding right now, young man, you get a royal kick, and it is not going to be good.
Oh, now, Arlo, get the little lady some pudding.
But Howard, I don't have any pudding. All I have are these peeled bread eyeballs for the, trick-or-treaters.
Heathens! Why, if he were here with me, my husband, President Lincoln, would personally make sure that you...
President Lincoln? That means you must be...
Oh, you can't be.
Mary Todd Lincoln. Madam President to you little people. Not so little people.
Hey, now! What is it, Howard?
We need to be careful. If I remember from my high school history book, Mrs. Lincoln was a few carrots short of a rabbit stew, if you know what I mean.
Huh?
She was a few cards short of a full deck.
What?
She was a socket short of a light bulb.
Huh?
Oh, for Pete's sake, Arlo, she's crazy.
Oh!
Okay, now you better let me handle her. Mrs. Lincoln, Madam President, where did you come from?
I told you, you blubbering ignoramus. It's Wednesday night in Omcod, and that's pudding night, and I
Omcod?
Of course, you fool.
But this is Waffleville.
You mean I'm on the other side? I made it out of Omcod?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, praise the 38 states! Oh, my stars! I have just been wasting away in Omcod for over 100 years. Ever since I died.
Ever since you died?
Why, yes, indeed. One night I fell asleep, and the next morning I woke up at the pearly gates. But when I told them who I was, those nincompoops said they were full up at the moment, and they bounced me all the way down to Omcod.
You mean you went all the way down?
Of course not, you big oaf. Omcod, as I understand it, is somewhere in between.
Well, what's it like?
Oh, everything in Omcod is dreadful. Nothing ever changes. It's always listless, blasé, always the same. I only hang on for pudding night.
Well, it looks like you're going to be with us for a while.
And if you were a gentleman, you might offer me some refreshment. I have come some distance, after all.
Sure.
Don't worry, ma'am. The three of us will make sure you have everything you need to be comfortable while you're here.
The three of you.
Oh yeah. Hey, Bernardo, come out of the closet. There's a woman I want you to meet.
Well, there's a prom night flashback I could have lived without.
Oh, darling! Oh, it's been so long! You're a ham!
Oh, my.
Will somebody please get Grandma Moses off of me?
Hammy, whammy.
Madam, please, my hands are not for squeezing.
It's been so long. You look better than I remembered.
Would someone tell me what's going on before this cuckoo chica squeezes the life out of me?
Well, Bernardo, you remember when we thought having a seance would be clean Halloween fun?
Yeah.
Well, we accidentally summoned Mary Todd Lincoln.
All the way from Omcod.
Oh my Guadalupe.
Oh, and now you're all mine for the first time in years. Oh, Hammy Whammy, your little Mary Sunshine has been so lonesome for her scrawny little love mother.
Scrawny little love nothing.
Why, yes, indeed. And she's been longing for a little emancipation, if you know what I mean.
Basil, whatever you did, you...
I'm sorry, Bernardo, but I didn't do anything.
Oh, and Mary, quite contrary, is never gonna let you go.
Pudding! There's pudding in the kitchen. lots of it.
Why didn't you say so, young man? It is Wednesday night after all. Now, Hammy, you little peach fuzz, is gonna go have herself a little something sweet. And when I come back, I'll give you a little something.
Take your time.
Take your time. What?
Take your time. Snooky Wookie.
Oh, you always come up with the cleverest things anyway.
I'll take Mrs. Lincoln into the rumpus room and distract her. Arlo, you and Bernardo, come up with a plan.
Got it. Oh, you're a pal, Howard. Bernardo, come over here. Come over here. Now look, we gotta be real careful of this Mrs. Lincoln. According to Howard's high school history book, Mrs. Lincoln was a little bit, well...
You don't need no stinking book to see that lady's a little bit well.
Bernardo.
I know a fruitcake when I see one, Orlo. That Mrs. Lincoln's a few tacos shy of a Cinco de Mayo clam bake.
Huh?
She's a few straws short of a sombrero.
What?
She's cockamamie enough, you lunkhead!
I know, Bernardo, I know, but it looks like you might be the only person who can calm her down.
Nothing doing!
Oh, come on, Bernardo. If you try and calm Mrs. Lincoln down, I'll water your Venus flytrap for a week.
No dice!
I'll comp you free meals at Corn Dog Haven for a month.
You think I'd eat that roadkill on a stick even once? Dream on, Waxel!
Oh, I'll loan you my collection of gladiator movies for a year.
It's a deal. Can't let anything happen to this beauty. It's a wonder they don't bat and wrinkle it.
Oh, thank you, Bernardo. Thank you.
Make sure that nothing happens to it.
Oh, I promise. I promise. Now everything's gonna be just all right.
Well, now, Mrs. Lincoln, put down that lamp and let's talk.
Are you gonna give me my pudding or not, you major tomcat?
Dios mío. I feel just like my Uncle Eduardo going to his office.
Was he a diplomat?
Now he's a bullfighter. If I need backup, the emergency word is andale. Got it?
Got it.
I'm giving you to the count of 3, young man, and then I'm going to... Oh, aha, here you are, you scrumptious little turtle dove.
Oh, Howard, are you okay?
Oh, just in the nick of time, buddy. She just about beamed me with your bottle for my dream of genie.
Oh, no.
Let's play law and order. You be the law and I'll give the orders.
Oh, jeepers creepers. Howard, you better go down to the theater and tell them that Bernardo's gonna be a little bit late.
Okay, Arlo, but are you going to be able to manage while I'm gone?
Now, don't worry, Howard. Everything...
Take your hands off my tamales, bad woman!
Casanova.
is under control, I think.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, Godspeed, Howard. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. Now, calm down. Now, yeah. Deep breath. Happy thoughts, Arlo. Everything's just going to be fine.
Oh, hammy whammy, let's just skip the preliminaries and go straight to pushing the bill through Congress.
Uncle Orlo, somebody totally decimated that scarecrow on the front door. It looks awesome. Uncle Orlo? Hey, thanks for fixing my jacket. I'll be in my room trying on my costume, okay? I'll take out the trash later, Uncle Orlo.
Oh, Dios mío.
It's a good thing I remembered that emergency stash of banana pudding up in the chandelier.
See, thank goodness you never stick to any diets.
Oh, that pudding's only gonna keep her distracted for a few minutes. What are we gonna do next?
I don't know it. Where's my chaqueta?
What?
My chaqueta. My beautiful chaqueta. It's gone.
It was this right there that you said,
Quick, stop ringing. Help me find it. That chaqueta ties my whole ensemble together. I can't go on stage tonight without it.
Well, I'll search around here and you look back there, okay? Oh, brother. My chiquita. Well, at least I know nothing worse could happen tonight. Hello? Hello, Mr. Peabody. Oh, sir. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. This is Arlo Lazo. Oh, sir, this is such an honor. Yes. Now look, Mr. Peabody, I'm so excited about being interviewed by you next week. I got what? You want to move up the interview? To today? Oh, sir, I really don't think that you... Yes, sir. A good member of the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville is always ready for everything and anything. Especially a Partridge Family remake. Oh, that would be... Yes, I'll be quiet, sir. Yes, sir. You'll see me in a few minutes? Okay, I'll see you then, sir. All right, bye-bye. 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 Oh, no! Wow, he's quick. Please come in, Mr. Peabody.
Greetings, my scintillating little love bubble. Are you, honka Baroness
The Major? Oh, no, he stepped out for a few minutes.
Oh, thank goodness. Let me know when he gets here, will you? I'm going to loosen my goiter while I wait.
You look familiar.
Oh, you might have seen me on the 3 in the Morning infomercial show, trying to get a little lift in my business. That's also why I went in for online dating.
Holy Hannah, you're Madam Prudence, Queen of the Psychics and Sorceress Supreme.
That's what it says on the Gypsy Caravan parked in the front lawn, Toots.
Looks like an old Ford Jalopy to me.
Tomato, tomato. One man's rust heap is another girl's caravan, all right, smarty?
Gotcha.
And here's the beauty pot. I can leave my keys in the ignition and not worry about no one stealing it.
Oh, yeah, I really wouldn't want to steal that. No, sir.
So, what kind of guy is this Major?
Well, he's a, guy.
Would you say he's a sophisticated, worldly type, a man of action?
You could say that. Oh, Bernardo, big trouble. Mr. Peabody's gonna be here any minute.
You think you've got trouble? There's no sign of my little beauty anywhere. All that immaculate craftsmanship, artistry, and pizzazz. She's gone.
Anything I can do to help, baby?
Joseph!
Not me. Whoever did that mascara was trying to punish you. Say, Arlo, who belongs to that barracuda on wheels on your front lawn?
That would be me.
Bernardo, this is Madam Prudence.
Is this the Major? What kind of army did you lead? The Royal Order of Fancy Pants?
No, but there was a time when the entire Navy was on shore leave, and
Madam Prudence is, the Major's date, Bernardo.
Yoo-hoo, happy whammy!
Speaking of barracudas.
Honey, if any woman would go for you in that getup, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What?
Oh, funny story, Madam Prudence. You see, we thought we would have a little harmless Halloween fun and have a seance.
Harmless Halloween fun? You amateurs can't go monkeying around with seances. That is top drawer mysticism. Only the pros can do it. I learned that in this book I got for mailing in 25 box tops of pilgrim oats.
Top drawer mysticism that only the pros can do. A genuine guidebook to the other world.
I'm waiting, love dumpling.
That hustle Romeo sounds like your princess is waiting for her king.
More like her president.
You see, Madam Prudence, when we had our little seance, we sort of kind of accidentally summoned Mary Todd Lincoln.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm afraid not.
What a stroke of dumb luck. First time out, this rube manages to summon a president's wife. My first seance, the only person I could summon was that windbag at McMahon.
Wait a minute, Madam Prudence. Are you saying you've had experience experience with seances?
Well, sorta.
Well, that's perfect! Perfect, I say!
What are you getting at, Arlo?
Well, if an amateur psychic like myself can summon Mary Todd Lincoln from the other side, then a professional like Madame Prudence can send her back to Omcod.
Hold the phone, Junior. You know what the pain in the neck it is to try to send an unwanted spirit back where it came from? And what's an Omcod?
You've never heard of Omcod? Well, it's just... Oh, it doesn't matter as long as you can send Mrs. Lincoln someplace before the PCP guy gets here.
Boy, you're into all kinds of things, aren't you?
Please, Madam Prudence, will you try?
Look at honey, this is my day off, and
Lamb pie is waiting, my little Lincoln log.
If there is any mercy in your heart, lady, get that bat crazy brouhaha out of here!
Please!
fine.
Oh, thank you, Madam Prudence. Not only are you beautiful, you are kind and generous and
$5.
I spent my last $5 on bubblegum cards.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Hey, how do you like about that? It takes the Lincoln to get rid of the Lincoln.
Save it for the comedy writers, Bubba. Okay, everybody get in a semicircle and start chanting.
Hey, did you learn that from your book?
No, from last week's Real Life Ghost Patrollers.
But wait a minute, we could have done that without paying!
Oh, who cares? Let's start chanting!
La 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 la.
I need the weight, 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 I need the weight.
Guardians of the spirit world, hear us well. We wish to contact the other side. If we are worthy, we would like to make this humble request.
Get your scrawny little bow legs in here, heavy whammy.
Oh, Dios mío! It's happening again!
Hey, what gives? I didn't make no request yet.
It's happening again! It's happening!
What do you think we are, blind?
I don't hear anything!
Maybe she's being taken away.
Well, one of you yutzes turn on the light.
Oh, sorry. There. Well, it looks like everything's back to normal.
That's better. Oh my.
Bernardo! Do you see what I see?
Never mind that. Do you see who I see?
Pardon, friends. I believe the words you are looking for are, oh say, can you see? You pretend to sing that a lot, then I come in a room.
Holy McGillicuddy. You're President Lincoln, aren't you?
Though one and the same. Now, why doesn't someone make with the introductions? And then perhaps you might enlighten me as to my present circumstances, my dear young woman.
Eh?
Tell me what I'm doing here.
Oh, it's like this, Mr. President. You see,
One moment, good sir. Introduction should come first.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm Arlo. This is Madam Prudence.
Charmed, Mr. Press.
Likewise, I am sure.
And this is Bernardo.
How do you do?
I say, you are a most exquisitely tailored man, my good sir. May I have the name of your pants maker?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Excuse me, Mr. President. I really need to explain this to you. You see, we sort of summoned you from another world.
What a remarkable thing. One moment, I'm playing snakes and ladders with Benjamin Franklin. The next, I am in this very festively decorated living room meeting you fine folks.
Yes, sir, but you see, now we got
It's a shame I'm going to miss that all-afternoon pumpkin bowling tournament, though.
You have an all-afternoon pumpkin bowling tournament?
Yes, why do you think they call it heaven, my boy?
Look at Mr. Prince. Here's the thing.
Now, I don't want anyone to think I'm eager to shove off, but I am supposed to meet Julius Caesar and Mahatma Gandhi in the theater tonight.
They have theater in heaven too?
Oh, yes. Tonight they're showing. You can't take it with you. Now it's not a jolly hoot too much.
Scintillating.
Look, Mr. President, we're gonna do our best to send you back where you came from.
Capital, Mr. Otto, capital.
But first we gotta figure out how to do it.
Well, then I certainly will be content to wait while you figure things out. As I like to say, folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be.
Wow, that's kind of poetic.
You like that, do you? Then try this one on for size. How many legs does a dog have if you count the tail as a leg?
Bernardo, we gotta do something.
No kidding. Now there's still plenty of places to look for my jacket.
Oh, how can you think about your jacket at a time like this, Bernardo de la Creme? I got a rusty Ford in my front yard and a pair of Lincolns in my house. If he sees that, Mr. Peabody may think I'm not classy or sophisticated enough for the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville.
What do you expect me to do?
Okay, look, I want you to go out and move Madame Prudence's jalopy. Now she keeps the keys in the ignition. I'll take care of her and the president.
What about Senora Cuckoo Bird upstairs?
Don't worry about her. I'll handle it.
How can you handle
Is everything all right, gentlemen?
Just peeking, Mr. President. You better get going, Bernardo.
I just remembered I gotta turn off my mouthwater. Back in the flash.
What an interesting fellow with such a singular turn of phrase.
Oh, you ain't heard the half of it, Mr. Prez.
Say, would you folks like something to drink? I got plenty of grape soda in my den.
Why, that sounds absolutely wonderful, Mr. Arlo. Don't mind if I do.
How about you, Madam Prudence? Wouldn't you like to join us back in the den?
Nah, ain't really that thirsty. And besides... Hey! The fancy man's trying to steal my car!
Good mercy.
I'm gonna give that little twinkle what boy he'll never forget.
Oh, Madam Prudence, please come back! It's just a misunderstanding! Come back, Madam Prudence!
Gracious me. Well, I'll help myself to some refreshments in the meantime.
Yoo-hoo! Harry Whammy! Where are you, my sweet potato pie? Oh, I just love it when he plays hard to get.
What are you talking about, you crazy?
Why, yada?
It wasn't my idea to move your junk feet.
Oh, you got a big mouth, fancy man.
Will you two please calm down?
Stand back, stand back.
When I get my hands on you.
Arlo, say something. Women have been chasing me all afternoon. This doesn't work for me.
Look! It's just a big misunderstanding, Madam Prudence. I'm the one who told Bernardo to move your car.
Aha! Worried it's gonna drive down property values in this crummy neighborhood, you big lummox?
No, it's just... Where's Mr. Lincoln?
He was here just a minute ago.
Oh, we got to find him!
First my Chiquita, now the president. This is the house, it's the Bermuda Triangle.
You got to.
Let's search back there first.
Well, if he won't come to me, I'll just make myself comfortable and wait for him. Come in! Oh, phoo.
Well, my dimple little dewdrop. You more than surpassed my expectations.
I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about, sir. And what is that smell?
A spray of cologne, it brings out my natural musk.
Oh, good heavens, what is it?
Eau de Bratwurst. A fellow at Chief R.Us said it drives women senseless.
I think I'm gonna faint.
No, you can't faint yet, dear, not till I've had a chance to woo you. A rose for a rose, my gypsy sweetheart.
I beg your...
In a dinner already, and the evening's only just started.
Will you please take these things away?
Oh, you are a kumquat. Let's just skip preliminaries and get right down to lover's business.
Lover's biz. Listen here, old man, I am just...
That's just the most beautiful creature I've seen in 60 years. Come on, Gypsy, let's throw caution to the wind and have a little Watusi.
Do you have any idea who I am?
The girl of my dreams.
Oh, you...
I brought along a big band record to get us started off on the right foot.
And you're going to be wrapped up in the big band canvas with my heavyweight reminds me like this of all the insufferable and manipulated divine all my born days I have never, ever... What do you think you're doing?
Tell
Oh, vexatious Florence!
I thought I heard some running back here.
I'll check outside.
Yes, Bernardo, you check outside. Hello? Oh, I gotta get this house straightened out for Mr. Got it!
That bugger I don't coach! If I ever get my hands on him, I will...
Excuse me, friends, I was wondering. I say, that is rather catchy.
Orlo, check out my costume. Hey, Bernardo.
What'd you get to?
Huh?
That's my handiwork, you sticky finger little punk.
Sticky finger. What? Let go.
I got it!
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Why, you wrecked little?
Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Really nice day. Okay, everybody, grab a pillow and put it in a chair. That means you are your man, Mr. Lee.
What's off, Bernardo?
It's part of my costume! It's part of my costume! Everything you wear is a costume!
I don't know. That Mr. Bernardo's got the reflexes of Kentucky Wildcat.
Are you kidding? This kid could eat that Spanish onion for breakfast.
Stones may break my bones, but the blood of bullfighters pulses through my veins.
Yeah, 5% fighter, 95% bull.
He's getting mad.
Ah, he's getting pissed.
Poor jacket.
A most admirable showing, young man.
Hey, I'm Chris.
Oh dear. Do you have change for Yankee war bonds?
Ready to give up, Bernardo?
Never, you ruthless little demon!
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What gives, Uncle Orlo? Bernardo stole my jacket!
Your nephew stole my trachea!
And I'm still waiting for my date to show up.
Oh, don't worry about me, Mr. Arlo. I'm perfectly content. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility.
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't you ever do anything but spell corn-fed homilies for every occasion!
Lay off, Bernardo. For a politician, he's okay.
Yeah, you're the one that's got his knickers in a bunch of...
Don't go routing my knickers, you bony old biddy! Damn it, Frank, I hate you so much!
Hey, you guys! Enough! Stop it! You should be all ashamed of yourselves, all this yelling and bickering and fighting. Let's not forget what's most important here. Oh, hiding Mr. Lincoln! That's Mr. Peabody at the door!
You're not supposed to come until next week.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone, kid. We gotta stage a presidential cover-up.
Is something the matter, friends?
Less talking, more walking, Mr. Press.
Oh, a refreshing constitutional. How much fun is this?
Oh! Now listen, Ardmore. Take Mr. Lincoln to the den, okay? Bernardo, come over here. What? Now look, I want you to go upstairs and check on Mrs. Lincoln. She has been suspiciously quiet for a very long time.
Oh, no, not again.
Oh, I'll just give you those darn gladiator movies. And a new toy poodle. Ooh, that. Okay, calm down. This is your big moment. You can do this. Yes, you can do this. This is your time to shine. Da 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 da. You're going to make it after. Please come in, Mr. Peabody. Oh, sir, this is such an honor. This is such a big honor to finally meet.
This where you live, Mr. Wazzo?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Mr. Peabody, if you please.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry, Mr. Peabody. Oh, yes, this is home sweet home.
Quaint.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it, sir.
Very, very quaint.
Oh, Mr. Peabody, I bet you have a million questions for me. Why I want to be a member of the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville, my favorite TV.
Please, Mr. Wazzo, I conduct the interview.
Oh, yes, I am so sorry, sir. Yes, and please, call me on.
Now, Mr. Wazzo, why do you want to join the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville?
Oh, Mr. Peabody, the PCP and GW's reputation speaks for itself, sir. And I've never been invited to be a member of such an exclusive club before. Actually, I've never been invited to be a member of any club before.
How completely surprising.
Oh, sir, I am the biggest pop culture fan I know. And when I heard that the PCP and GW were recruiting new members, well, I just about plotzed right on the spot.
What's you say?
Oh, sir, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for me. I live, breathe, and dream classic TV pop culture. Oh, and I just know I would fit in right with the rest of the PCP.
You think so, do you?
Oh, yes. I've written a 1,000-page thesis dissecting the effects the Munsters had on Americans' attitudes towards keeping dragons inside the home.
You don't say.
Yes, sir. You know, I have memorized every episode of every Sherwood Schwartz sitcom ever made. Oh, look, sir. Look. Guess who? Skipper! Or Marcia Brady. Oh, my God!
Scintillating.
And did you know, sir, that NBC only picked up Mama's Family for syndication thanks to a grassroots letter writing campaign that I started and faithfully maintained for 18 months? Yes, sir. Thanks to me, there were 6 whole seasons of Mama's Family.
You did that, eh?
Yes, sir. As you can see, when it comes to classic TV memorabilia and pop culture, I am no square peg. Jamie Gertz.
Frankly, Mr. Wazzo, you're the kind of applicant that we tend to refer to in our line as an iffy.
Oh, sir, Lefty.
Frankly, Mr. Wazzo, you seem a little bit on the side of... You're... Mr. Wazzo. Mr. Wazzo. You're the sort of person that... You're a moron. I'm afraid even in the classic TV branch of the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville, our membership is only extended to those members that can demonstrate true class and sophistication.
Oh, but Mr. Peabody, I assure you, sir, I am a dignified and sophisticated person who only keeps dignified and sophisticated company.
Sorry to interrupt it. Oh, you poor Chico. Don't worry, it takes a very special man to pull off tweed.
Bernardo! Now is not the time.
It ain't gonna get any more timely. We're in deep.
Shall we continue, Mr. Wazzo?
Of course,
I really need to speak to Mr. Wazzo, if you don't mind, tweed.
Is this wild man an acquaintance of yours, Mr. Wazzo?
Who, that? Him?
Thanks for the upgrade.
This is Bernardo, Mr. Peabody.
And is this Bernardo an acquaintance of yours, I take it?
Oh, hardly. Most of the time I don't even acknowledge him.
I
Don't ruin this for me, Bernardo. Please. This means a lot to me. Please, 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 please.
Mr. Beanpot.
My name is Mr. Peabody.
My condolences. Mr. Peabody, it happens that I am not an acquaintance of Mr. Wazzo's.
You're not?
No, I'm his loyal and devoted manservant.
Manservant?
Housekeeper. He means housekeeper, right, Bernardo?
Right.
You keep this house?
Yes, sir.
If I were you, I would look for another line of work. This room could use a good dust.
But you haven't seen the rest of the house, Mr. Peabody. Oh, you should see my den. It's, my basement's pretty nice, too.
Why would I want to see your basement?
Combination basement and wine cellar. Right down this way, sir. That's a boy. There you are.
There is no wine cellar in my basement.
You got 48 six-packs of grape soda down there. It's close enough. Now listen, Mrs. Lincoln is missing.
What?
She's not in the rumpus room, she's not in the kitchen, and she's not in that weird little planetarium thing.
Oh, yes, that's my replica of the Starship Enterprise. It has that little cardboard figure of Mr. Spock. And
Focus, Wazzo! Mrs. Lincoln has flown the cuckoo's nest. What do we do?
Okay. Oh, for the love of Mitch, for the love of... Oh, did you check my comic book storage rooms yet?
I don't think so.
They're just down that hallway in the back of the house. Just take a turn at the Stan Lee Gallery, okay?
Got it!
Oh, why? Why couldn't we have just stuck with pumpkin bowling? Oh, Mrs. Lincoln, I can kiss you.
Don't you dare! I have just escaped that incorrigible swine of a man.
Oh, don't worry, I sent him after you.
Why you? Sending me into the clutches of that Twitter-pated, tin-plated buffoon? Why, when my hammy wham if I...
Come out, wherever you are, queen of my heart.
You say one word to that old buzzard about seeing me, and I'll have Hammy Whammy issue you a 21-gun salute straight through your abdomen.
What the? Oh, Major.
No time for small talk, I'll open. Have you seen a heavenly vision go scampering by on the wings of the love?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I tell you that Gypsy Wowza has such fire, such passion. Why, she gave me a vibration I haven't felt in years.
No kidding, huh?
She gave me a belt in the stomach that shook up my innards like nothing since D-Day. I've never felt so alive.
Funny, I kind of feel like death.
I wonder where she could have got to.
Maybe she went outside, to cool down from the chase, the thrill of the chase.
A little vixen. Excuse me, Arlo, while I tiptoe outside for a little afternoon delight.
That can never be unheard.
Hey, Ross, I got a bone to pick with you.
What is it, Madam Prudence?
I can't babysit that man much longer. No matter what the kid and I put on TV, the president finds something to gripe about.
What do you mean?
He said the Andy Griffith Show was too progressive. He said Night Court gave lawyers a bad name. And he said he's sure the Joker off of Batman worked undercover for Robert E. Lee.
Oh, no.
Listen, Toots, I've been waiting around all afternoon for this major, and I'm getting antsy. If he ain't gonna show, I'm gonna blow.
Oh, no, you just gotta stay. I assure you, I think you and the major should meet as soon as humanly possible, Madam
I'm
Prudence.
telling you, Mac, if he ain't here in 10 minutes, I'm packing up and moving.
Oh, please, Madam Prudence, you gotta stay. Oh, the major's a wonderful, wonderful man, and I just know you'll be positively gaga over each other. I mean, if you just help me out for a little bit for my little PCP problem, I assure you, everything's gonna be worth it. I mean, isn't it worth it to meet the man of your dreams?
The man of my dreams.
Please, please, please.
Ah, jeez, I hate to see a grown man grovel.
Oh, so you'll stay?
Fine, but I wanted you.
Oh, thank you, Madam Prudence.
Oh, that was a most underwhelming wine cellar, Mr. Wazzo. But at least it was free of any eccentric elements. What is that?
Excuse me?
This is Prudence, my live-in maid.
Your what?
Man of your dreams, man of your dreams. Oh, yes, Prudence has been working over here for a very long time. Haven't you, Prudence?
I haven't even begun working you over yet, boss.
Well, Prudence, I got a tad thirsty walking around that wine cellar. Would you pop downstairs and get me something to drink?
Yes, Prudence. Why don't you go downstairs and grab a couple of sodas and come up from the cellar, which is right back there behind the door in the middle of the hallway. Right back there. Please.
This guy had better be worth it.
And put the beverage in a glass, if you don't mind.
Why, I
Thank you, Prudence.
She seems a bit on the impotent side.
Who, Prudence?
Doesn't she, Mr. Wazzo?
Oh, no, sir, no. She just likes to have a little bit of fun, you know? I don't know what I would do without her, really. And, oh, Bernardo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wazzo, there's no I'm say of the ukukay.
Oh, don't worry. I found it. Say, Mr. Peabody, while we're waiting on those drinks, wouldn't you like to see my TV guide storage rooms? They're just back in that hallway, right back there, sir.
I trust you have them individually sealed in waterproof plastic envelopes, naturally.
A few of them. 8, 10 maybe. Oh, sir, it's just so thrilling to take them out of the Mylar and see what was playing on TV in 1982. Don't you agree, sir?
I'll examine them. And he thinks he's PCP material.
You found her?
Yes, she's back in the rumpus room hiding from the major.
The major?
Yes, there was a big misunderstanding and the major thought Mrs. Lincoln was his date.
Aye, major misunderstandings of what the major does best.
Gentlemen, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It's positively stupendous, miraculous.
What is it, Mr. President?
That little black box in the back room, there's a talking horse in it.
We found a Mr. Ed rerun on TV.
I've never seen anything like it. Mr. Arnold,
Oh,
you have to come.
maybe some other time, Mr. President. You see, we're dealing with some major issues at the moment.
Major? Did somebody say Major? Is he here yet?
Cool it, did you? Nobody knows where he is. Oh, gracias. I needed that. Hey, don't glare at me like that. It exaggerates your crow's feet.
I'll give you close.
Sweet.
Sorry, Mr. Prez.
Italian
Lincoln.
You want me to wear your tacky Cape Archery jets over my dead?
Now, Mr. Bernardo, we can complain because rose bushes have thorns.
Save it for Civics 101, Hemingway.
Guess I'll go downstairs and get some more drinks.
Hold on, Ardmore. Come back here. Come back here. Now listen. I'm going to catch up with Mr. Peabody. You stay here in case, the president and Bernardo need something, okay?
But why do I have to?
Thank you, Ardmore. I'll be with you in a minute, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Young man.
Excuse me?
Young man, you look tall and strapping enough, but your posture's atrocious.
Yeah? And who are you?
Never mind who I am. Suffice it to say, I'm a very important woman, and there might be some pudding in it for you.
Unimpressed, Grandma.
Hush. Now, I find myself in need of a bodyguard.
Look, I'm not.
I said hush. Now, I have been set upon by the most ill-mannered and ill-bred creature that ever threw open a door, and
There you are, my famous Simon.
As you can see, sir, everything around here is perfectly normal. Status quo, spit spot. Oh! Allow me to introduce my very well-cultured nephew, Ardmore.
I...
Gracious. You're an awkward bag of bones, aren't you?
Whatever. Listen, Uncle Arlo. Some crazy lady in the major were just...
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! You certainly took a long time without drinks, Madam Prudent. I mean Prudent. Never mind. Let's partake, Mr. Peabody. Bottoms up.
Would you mind putting some ice in this thing, miss?
My pleasure. Remind me again why you want to be in a club with this dipstick?
Mr. Peabody, didn't you leave your glasses back there in the hallway, sir?
Hardly, Mr. Wiseau, they're right. What? Well, I'm Dash.
Yes, sir, you should dash down that hallway and find those glasses, sir. There you go, you'll find them. You're making good form, sir. Okay. What happened, Ardmore?
Well, this crazy lady was in here, and then the major popped in and started chasing after
Oh, poor Mrs. Lincoln.
her. Mrs. Lincoln? You
Yeah.
mean that was...
Yes. Now listen to me, Ardmore. I'm going to keep Mr. Peabody occupied. If the Major and Mrs. Lincoln come back, you hide them from me, for me, okay? Until Mr. Peabody leaves. Okay?
But Uncle Arlo...
Oh, thank you. You're such a good boy. Oh, I'll be with you in just a minute, Mr. Peabody.
I seriously need to move out.
Now, no need to play coy, my little bird of paradise. Save some energy for when we get to foreplay.
For the last time, you bumptious, bare-headed ox. I am not your little bird of paradise, your pouting princess, or your saucy little love cookie. Now, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to have this young man fry you up on a slow roasting spit and grind you into dirt.
I love it when she talks dirty.
If only I had...
Hey, you two, look! It's something shiny!
Ooh, pretty!
Now, luckily, my great Aunt Tallulah left me her in her will when she got lost on safari in Abu Dhabi. And that's how I was able to complete my 1992 TV Guide collection. Now in 93, that was
You are nothing if not loquacious, Mr. Wazzo.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I didn't mean it as a compliment.
Oh.
And it must be said that your housekeeper and maid are rather lax in their duties. I counted 16 mothballs in storage room C alone.
Oh, but you don't understand, Mr. Peabody. Both Bernardo and Prudence, they've just been wonderful to me. They've been a big help to me today. Oh, much more than I could even say.
They are both impotent and discourteous, and they both sound like a pair of alley cats during mating season.
But sir, they're much more than that. They're kind and considerate people, and when push comes to shove, they've really been good friends to me.
Save it for the people at Hallmark, Mr. Wazzo. Where is that wretched girl with my drink?
Coming right up, sunshine.
It's about time.
Yeah! That tastes like vinegar! Oops! What did you do, Madam Prue?
I'm sorry, Toots, but it's time to call a spade a spade. This guy's a creep with a capital K. Big a doofus as you are, you're too nice a guy to be mixed up with the likes of this bozo.
Water! I need water!
Oh, it's right back there in the kitchen, sir! To the left! To the left! Oh.
Guess I'll go put away the vinegar. Sorry if I blew your chances to get into your club, Toots.
No, I'm sorry, Madam Prudence. I just wanted to... What? Uncle Orlo! What is it? What? Did you find Mrs. Lincoln and the Major?
No worries, Uncle Orlo. I took care of them.
Oh, you did? What did you do?
I locked them in the hallway closet.
Oh, no! That's the closet where I keep all my classic television memorabilia from eBay.
You mean you want me to let them out?
Yes, Ardmore. Let them out.
Your funeral, Uncle Orlo.
That woman tried to poison me.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm sure it was an accident.
The only accident made here today was mine coming to this ridiculous house and interviewing a sniveling sycophant like you.
Oh, sir, if you just calm down and just for a moment, I think you come to realize that I'm a very normal person.
I think you made a mistake, Uncle Orlo.
What?
Help me! Help me!
What in the...
I've got a three-headed spike and I know how to use it.
Caution, madam, I've got a letter.
I've got letters for you too, you low-life SOB.
Be quiet! Everybody, just calm down and take a deep breath.
Blow it out your saddlebags, Tiny.
Of all the tasteless, uncouth, and untoward behavior that I have ever...
Now hold the phone, everybody! Let's try to handle this thing with some dignity.
Bernardo, what are you doing in that outfit?
Funny you should ask, Arlo. It's the only thing in your closet that fit me.
Be quiet, take a deep breath, make a happy knot, and everything will be just fine.
In all my days, I have never witnessed such unbelievable indignities as what I have.
Shut up, you beanpole. Now looky here. I might read tarot cards out of the back of my sister-in-law's jalopy, and my crystal ball might be a part-time goldfish bowl, and I might occasionally live off of cat food during dry spells between bookings. But I still got more dignity in this little finger than you got in your whole body, you big chump. So why don't you lay off this poor schlub and his pals, or you'll be answering to me, Gypsy Wowza 3099.
Wait a minute. You're Gypsy Wowza 3099?
That's right, Mac. Why, yes, I am. And you must be the Major?
Uncanny. She knew me at once. What a mystical minx you are, my dear.
Oh, Mage, you're making me blush.
Sweet, melodious voice. And I've been saving this twisty, tasty little morsel for you, my pretty maid. Have a cup of fresh, delicious...
Pudding!
Would you care to explain this outrageous goings on here?
Yes! Yes, sir! I think I can explain this. It's
Nobody can explain what's been happening in this house today. The company you keep is positively preposterous.
Oh, Mr. Peabody, I assure you, sir, all my friends are very normal people.
Excuse me, has it? Mr. Wazzle, my good friend. I was going to ask if there was anything I could do to help impress your friend, Mr. Peabody. Why, I didn't think it was fair that everyone else should work so hard, so I thought I'd pitch in and help too.
Oh, Mr. President, you have done enough. Way too much.
Naturally, when I heard he was here, Good gracious, Mr. Bernardo.
Yes, Mr. President.
I never realized. Your legs are positively sensational.
And who might this be?
You're not going to believe this, Mr. Peabody.
That'll be a refreshing change of pace.
Allow me to introduce President Abraham Lincoln.
Delighted, sir. And you must be the esteemed Mr. Peabody. Why, I've heard nothing but wonderful things about you.
Unsurprising, I'm a pillar of community culture in this town.
Without a doubt. And I'm sure you'll agree with me that Mr. Arlo here is a most gracious host and a man of excellent character and standing.
On that point, Mr. Lincoln, I'm afraid that our opinions couldn't be more different.
I beg your pardon.
Since the moment I stepped foot into this house, I have observed all manner of ridiculous behavior. But I dare say, sir, that you are the cherry on the insanity of this entire day.
Well, as I always say, whatever you are, be a good one. Surely, Mr. Peabody, Mr. Arlo is worthy of entrance into your club.
Our club, as you so quaintly put it, is made up of only the most classy and distinctive morons, yes. Our club is made up of only the most classy and sophisticated pop culture enthusiasts in town. And our classic television branch is most exclusive. I'm afraid that this gentleman here will not qualify. He's nothing more than a fanboy fry cook.
Hey! This fry cook may be an irritating optimist with wildly questionable taste in clothing, hairdos, party games, and interior design.
Yeah!
Quiet, kid, I work alone. But he is the most devoted devotee of classic television that I have ever met.
Yeah, Uncle Arlo's a great guy. He comes to every family night at school. He helps me with my homework, and he introduced me to all the classics.
Naturally, Hawthorne, Homer, Shakespeare.
No, Adam 12, and I Love Lucy, and Dick Van Dyke.
That's right, Adam 12, I Love Lucy, and Dick Van... What?
Anyway, I'm proud of my Uncle Arlo. He raised me single-handedly.
And believe me, it takes a brave man to live with this pipsqueak.
Blank me, Alice. If it weren't for Uncle Arlo, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Hardly a ringing endorsement, man.
Watch it, Mr. Peabody. That's my nephew you're talking about.
A fine example to give to this delinquent child.
Why, he made a most eloquent case for his uncle.
And then there's this man parading around in a skirt.
Hey, I'd like to see you try to pull this skirt off, buddy.
I really appreciate your help, fellas, but I don't
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll protect you.
Oh, never mind, y'all. It'll take the old battle axe at least a minute to finish that pudding.
And then there's these two creating such an indecent spectacle.
Why, they seem perfectly suited and very fond of each other. It reminds me of my own dear wife, the sweetest, most affectionate and demure woman one could hope to meet. How I've missed her all these years. Her sweet nothings in my ear, her tender musings and her warm, affectionate embraces.
That could choke an elephant.
Why, I can think of nothing better for a growing young man like Mr. Ardmore here than to witness not only his uncle's fine example, but the rich and inspiring side of new love in bloom. Evergreen and always a joy, the bond of mutual adoration between two kindred spirits, shining like stars in the western sky, just like Mrs. Lincoln and me. The man is a poet.
Mr. Lincoln, about your wife, she's just...
Nothing you have said to me can change my mind. There's no way I'm going to admit this man into the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville.
Well, perhaps I can't influence you, Mr. Peabody. After all, this is a democracy. People should be free to make their own decisions about things. But there is one aspect of your estimation of Mr. Arlo that I take issue with. You seem to be implying that Mr. Arlo here is somehow tainted by the company he keeps, by the character of his friends and family. But doesn't it say something about the caliber of his friends and his fine nephew that they should all bend over backwards to try to help him make the best possible impression on you? Why, I've seen the kind, compassionate energies that these fine folks have thrown behind, standing behind their friend. And I'd be honored to have each and every one of them at my side. If I was going to face an oncoming stampede, a debilitating calamity, or even a session of Congress. And in the final estimation, Mr. Peabody, what are a few harmless eccentricities? Unusual clothing selection, innocent lovemaking, or gratuitous displays of upper body strength compared to the overflowing spirit of brotherhood and good men. Is this not character? Is this not the best of the best? Is this not America at its finest?
Edition still refused.
Well, Mr. Arlo, I humbly submit that I would rather be a little nobody than an evil somebody.
Now, if you don't mind, I've had enough of this blue-blooded insanity for one afternoon.
Where are you, glittering old dragon?
I could have sworn I heard.
When I find you, I'll bring your full head off your shoulders and throw it in that dingy helmet.
Save me, sweethearts.
Talk about insanity, Bob. Here comes the main event.
Aha! Here you are, you worm-ridden sack of...
Mary!
Hand it, Whammy!
Oh, Mary!
Oh, turkey lurkey!
Oh, isn't it
I
sweet?
think I'm gonna be sick.
Not just you, kid.
Oh, my sweet, sweet hammy whammy. Oh, I would recognize you anywhere.
You haven't changed a bit.
And neither have... Well, who cares? It's been so long.
I have waited for you years and years, ever since 1865. Why, I'd assume you'd live to be 197.
No, I died years ago.
You mean you went to... Oh, Mary.
Of course not, Abraham. They sent me to another place. I went to a place called All the Way Down to Omcod.
Omcod? What's Omcod? Oh no! Not again!
Arlo, just out of curiosity, what did you do?
I didn't do anything, man! Not imprudent!
Don't look at me.
Oh, good heavens! It's him!
I knew it. I knew Pat would come after me one of these days.
Oh, we're all in for it now.
Who is it? Who is it, Mrs. Lincoln?
Come on, George, put up your dukes.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We're about to meet none other than the Wizard of Omcod.
The Wizard of Omcod?
Salutations, earthly bottom feeders.
Salutations, your wizardry.
You are in the presence of a superior being. Far, far, far superior to any of you.
We can see that, your wizardry.
And you will do my bidding without delay, dawdling, deferment, or backtalk. Is that not correct?
Yes, your wizardry.
Very well. Are there any questions?
Well,
Knock that off! One at a time, you morons!
George, you're a lot stronger than the last time I saw
I am not George Patton, old man.
Oh, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Wizard. What can we do for you, your royal high wizard?
I have come here, all the way from Omcod, in search of a missing person.
Why, nobody's missing. We're all right here.
It is the law of Omcod that there is to be a bare minimum of 666 persons on the premises at all times. Somebody left Omcod this afternoon, and I'm here to bring her back.
You'll never take me alive.
Thankfully, under the circumstances, that won't be a problem. Now, say bye-bye, and let's shake it, honey.
Now, Mary. Surely, this Omcod can make do with only 665 persons, Mr. Wizard.
No way, Jose, pal. If we drop below the minimum population requirement, we lose federal funding, grant sponsorships, and we have to repaint the number on the Welcome to Omcod sign. That's just too much work for me to delegate.
You mean one still has to apply for federal funding in the other world?
There's a reason it ain't heaven, Bob. Now let's get going, honey. There's still 3 minutes left to pudding night.
I don't want to go. Oh, Abraham.
There, baby.
How can you be such a jerk?
You know what? I think this guy's full of beans.
Excuse me?
Wizard of Omcod, my fanny. I mean, up till tonight, none of us had even heard of Omcod or knew what it was.
Well, that's right.
That's very true. Up until today, Omcod's just been a big mystery.
Oh, there's no mystery about it. Omcod is an anagram.
Huh?
The name, it's an anagram.
An anagram?
Of course! According to the internet, the spirit world is just wacko about anagrams.
Well, the problem with quotes found on the internet is that they often are not true.
Well, what's Omcod an anagram for?
Beats me. All I know is that it's named after a place here on Earth that bears a striking resemblance to Omcod. You know, dull and cramped, gray and dreary 24/7. I would have guessed Detroit myself.
Now, what kind of anagram can you get out of Omcod?
Well, look at the letters of Omcod. We have O-M-C-O-D. You could rearrange them for M-O-D-O-C.
Modoc!
and everything is suspended between the living and the dead.
Yep, hits it on the head.
Well, anagram or no anagram, federal funding or no, I still think it's a dirty, rotten trick forcing that crazy old bat to leave her husband and all.
Oh, thank you, Miss Crazy Old Bat. Why
Hey, lady, don't blame me. I don't make the rules. Matter of fact, I've only been on the job for a few hours.
Really?
Why, earlier today I was driving along and minding my own business, and some mashigana throws a can of Crisco out of his Lavender Seville right into my path.
How awful.
Why, the very nerve.
Yeah, terrible.
The next thing I know, I'm catapulting off the bridge. There's these goofy red flashing lights, and some guy slaps the turban on my head. End of story.
This is all very interesting, but can we wrap this up so I can get out of this madhouse once and for all?
Say, wait a minute, Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, what is it, kid?
Would it be possible to send somebody to Amcod in Mrs. Lincoln's place?
Sure, as long as we've got the body count, we've got the funding.
You can't go to Amcod.
Of course not, my boy. We won't let you.
Arlo, are you crazy?
You can't sacrifice yourself.
Who's getting sacrificed?
No, everybody, please. I'm not going to Amcod.
Somebody go already. I'm tired of waiting.
And here's your volunteer, Mr. Wizard. Mr. Peabody can go in Mrs. Lincoln's place.
Enjoy yourself, Tweety.
Now, wait a minute. You have no right.
Better hurry, Toots. Wizzy's waiting.
Yeah. You're gonna fit in real good with the rest of the gang.
Now, wait a minute. Obviously, this can't happen. Why, without me, the PCP of GW will fall apart.
Sounds to me like they'll only need a new leader.
Uncle Arlo, you could be the new Grand High Poobah of the pop culture people.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, my dreams are coming true all at once.
Yeah. Let's cut to the chase. Come on, buddy.
But I don't want to go.
Cheer up, young man. It's still Wednesday night. No one can be gloomy on pudding night in Amcod.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're all out of pudding. We're prepping for tomorrow night's delicacy of the house.
Well, if Wednesday night is pudding night in Amcod, what's Thursday night?
Well, what's your stance on Rocky Mountain oysters? Or dislike?
Dislike. Absolute dislike.
You are gonna hate Thursday.
Oh, goody, everything's all right again. And here I am, the Grand High Poobah of the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville.
Way to go, Uncle Arlo.
And I found the man of my dreams.
I finally conquered Pat.
And I've got my dearest darling by my side once again.
Oh, Hammy Whammy, just think of all the time we've got to make up for.
Time. Holy Brioli's the play! I need to get to the theater! The curtain goes up on Abraham Lincoln Werewolf Dispatcher in 20 minutes!
I say, that's a jolly title. Are you in this play, Mr. Bernardo?
The star, as a matter of fact.
Well, then, we have to go see it. All of us.
But Bernardo, your costume's still dripping wet.
Oh, no worries, I'll swipe my understudies costumes. I'll have just enough time to let them out. Take them in.
Well, what are we waiting for, gang? Time, tide, and werewolves wait for no man.
Oh, after all these years, I finally got my Hammy Whammy by my side.
And after all these years, I finally get to see the end of a play.
Capital work, soldier. Hop on the firelight, Jimmy. That's the ticket.
Thanks, Toots. If it hadn't been for you, I never would have met my prince.
Adorable.
Or this queen.
She's awesome. See you at the theater, Uncle Arlo.
Okay, Ardmore, be careful. Well, Bernardo, I don't have a fancy limousine, but I can still drive you to the theater in style. Yes, sir. The newly restored Herbie the Love Bug awaits us in my garage.
Well, a star needs all the pampering he can get. Even I gotta hand it to you, Arlo. Once in a blue moon, you're kinda, sorta... Yes? Okay.
Ah, shucks, Bernardo.
Of course, you have the good taste not to tell anyone I think so.
Of course. Oh my, what a Halloween this has been.
And this is the rec room. I have to go update the books. Make yourself at home.
Well, I wonder what they have on TV here in Omcod.
And now, breaking news from Waffleville, as Arlo Wazzo is about to be crowned the new Grand High Poobah of the pop culture people of Greater Waffleville.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so wonderful. You're so wonderful. Thank you, DC Pierce. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're all too kind.
Congratulations, Mr. Lazo. And now, as the finale of your coronation, the PCP of GW is proud to honor you with a ceremonial anointing.
Thank you, ceremonial, what?
Ready, PJ?
Ready?
How about a big hand for our new